In this Ben Franklin exercise, you'll first hear a short conversation. Then there will be an in-depth analysis of the pronunciation. First, the conversation.
What did you do this weekend?
We went to a baseball game Friday night.
Oh, perfect weather for it.
Yeah, it was really nice. Then we just worked on the house all weekend, weeding and planting in the backyard, putting together some furniture. Oh, we did go to a friend's for dinner on Sunday.
That sounds like a nice, low-key weekend.
Yeah, it was.
What did you do this weekend?
What did you do? I'm hearing something interesting happening here. I feel like I'm hearing what did. What did you?
What did you?
So I think she's dropping the D and just linking these two words with a T sound. What did you? And now it's very common with an ending D and the word you to combine those into a J sound. What did you? What did you? What did you?
What did you? What did you? What did you do this weekend?
What did you do this weekend? What did you do this weekend? So the word you is the most stressed. It's as if they've already been talking and he asked her what she did. Now she's asking him, what did you do this weekend? If she was starting the conversation, she would probably say, what did you do this weekend? And stress do. But since she's returning the question back to him, the word you is stressed.
What did you do this weekend? What did you do this weekend?
One thought group, so every word is followed by the next word with no break. What did you do this weekend? Do this weekend. Do this weekend. Do this weekend. No breaks.
Do this weekend. Do this weekend. What did you do this weekend?
We went to a baseball game Friday night.
We went to a. Here we have two T's in a row. So these two words are connected with just a single T sound. Went to a.
We went to a baseball game.
Now the word to here is not reduced. It's not the schwa. Why? Because the next word is a schwa. We went to baseball. So if we reduced to the schwa and then followed it with a schwa, there would be no way to distinguish between those two words, and it would feel like we lost a syllable. We went to baseball. We went to baseball. But instead it's we went to a. So by keeping an oo vowel and then putting a schwa at the end, we keep the feeling of two different words of two different syllables. We went to a. We went to a.
We went to a baseball game.
Baseball game. Baseball. Compound word, stress on the first word. Baseball. We went to a baseball game Friday night.
Baseball. We went to a baseball game Friday night.
I feel that base and night are the two most stressed words there. We went to a baseball game Friday night.
We went to a baseball game Friday night. We went to a baseball game Friday night.
And he does do a little light release of a true T here. Friday night. Friday night.
Friday night. Friday night. Friday night.
One sentence, one thought group, every word next to the next word with no break. Linked together, smooth. We went to a baseball game Friday night. Continuous flow of sound.
We went to a baseball game Friday night. We went to a baseball game Friday night.
Oh, perfect weather for it.
Oh, perfect weather for it. Okay, what do I notice here? We have the CT consonant cluster ending a word. Now, usually in consonant clusters, the T is a true T. But often when the next word begins with a consonant, we drop the T, but I notice she does not do that. I do hear a very light true T. Oh, perfect weather. Perfect weather. Perfect weather for it.
Perfect weather. Perfect weather. Perfect weather for it.
It's very light. It's very quick, but I do hear it. It's not perfect weather, but rather perfect weather, perfect weather. Super light true T there.
Perfect weather. Perfect weather. Oh, perfect weather for it.
Perfect, the most stressed word there. Oh, perfect weather for it. First syllable of weather also a little stressed. The word for not reduced. For, with the R combination. Perfect weather for it.
Perfect weather for it. Perfect weather for it.
She could have reduced it, but it's also okay that she didn't.
Perfect weather for it. Perfect weather for it.
For it, for it, for it. Stop T. And the R links into the beginning vowel I, for it, so that there's no break, which is what we want between all words in a thought group.
For it. For it. Oh, perfect weather for it.
Yeah, it was really nice. Then we just worked on the house all weekend.
Yeah. Up, down shape of stress. Yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah, it was really nice.
It was really nice. Really and nice. More stressed. It was not stressed at all. Said very quickly. Stop T. It was. The word was reduced. It was really nice.
It was really nice.
One thought group, all connected. Now we do have a stop T here, which breaks up the line a little bit. It was. But it's not really a pause because it's just a quick little lift in the line as the energy keeps going forward. It was really nice. It was really nice.
It was really nice. It was really nice. Then we just worked on the house all weekend.
Then, a little break here, separating up into two thought groups. Then. So he's thinking of what to say next. That was just Friday night. She asked about his whole weekend, so he's going to think of what else he did over the weekend.
Then we just worked on the house all weekend.
Now here we have an ST cluster, and just like earlier with the CT cluster, T's are usually pronounced in this cluster, but when the next word begins with a consonant, we often drop the T, and this time he does. He says just worked. The word just is so often pronounced this way with no T. We just worked.
We just worked on the house all weekend.
Then we just worked on the house all weekend. House, the most stressed word there in the sentence in the thought group. We just worked on the house all weekend. It has the biggest up down. It's like the peak of the sentence.
House. We just worked on the house all weekend.
Worked on the house. The ED ending here is pronounced as a T because the sound before is unvoiced. It's the K. Worked on. And I do hear that he lightly connects the T to the next vowel. Worked on the house.
Worked on the house. We just worked on the house all weekend.
We just worked on the house all weekend. So within this thought group, everything is linked, said together very smoothly. No breaks.
We just worked on the house all weekend. Weeding and planting in the backyard, putting together some furniture.
Weeding and planting in the backyard. A little break here. Weeding and planting. The word and reduced and planting. D is dropped.
Weeding and planting.
ING words, stress is never on the ING ending. It's always on another syllable. And since these are just two-syllable words, stress is on the first syllable. Weeding and planting. He gives a true T here as part of the NT cluster.
Planting.
T after N is sometimes dropped. He could have dropped it here, but he didn't. When it's not dropped, it is a true T. Weeding and planting in the backyard. Backyard. Both stressed, really different than in the, which were said so quickly. In the.
In the backyard. Weeding and planting in the backyard, putting together some furniture.
So again, in this thought group, everything is linked together. There are no breaks. Putting together some furniture. What do I notice? These T's, flap T's between two vowels, pudding, pudding, pudding.
Putting, putting together some furniture.
This T, now we say that the T at the beginning of a word is always a true T, but that's not true. Sometimes in the T-O combination, it's a flap, like the word to in the word today, in the word tomorrow. I have noticed that those can be flap T's, and I think he's doing a little flap T here as well. Putting together, puddinged, puddinged. I'm not hearing a true T release. Putting together, putting together, putting together, putting together.
Putting together, putting together some furniture.
Putting together some furniture. The word some said very quickly. I would maybe even write that with a schwa phonetically, just to show that it was said so quickly, that it was an unstressed word. Some furniture.
Some furniture. Putting together some furniture.
Pudding and fern, the most stressed syllables there. Furniture. The T here is the CH sound. Furniture. Furniture.
Furniture. Furniture. Putting together some furniture. Oh, we did go to a friend's for dinner on Sunday.
Oh, exclamation, up, down, shape. He's thinking of something a little bit more fun that they did over the weekend.
Oh, we did go to a friend's for dinner on Sunday.
We did go to a... One thing he's doing here, which I find a little strange, it seems just a little unnatural to me. You know, he was speaking into a microphone. This is a scripted conversation. It wasn't naturally occurring. And definitely when that happens, people sometimes do things a little less conversationally than they would in real life. And I think this would so frequently be a flap T. Go to a, go to a, go to a. He makes a true T. Go to a, go to a.
Go to a friend's for dinner.
But in general, I would say make that a flap. Go to. Those two words come together pretty frequently. Make that a flap to link. Go to a, go to a.
Oh, we did go to a friend's for dinner on Sunday.
Go to a friend's for dinner on Sunday. Go to a friend's for dinner on Sunday. We did go to a friend's for dinner on Sunday. So this is where all the content is. Friends, dinner, Sunday. If those were the only three words he said, you would get the idea of what he was saying. That's why they're called content words.
We did go to a friend's for dinner on Sunday.
For dinner. The word for reduced. For. Function word said very quickly.
For dinner on Sunday.
For dinner on Sunday. All of these words are connected with no break.
For dinner on Sunday. We did go to a friend's for dinner on Sunday.
That sounds like a nice, low-key weekend.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, so she puts a little break here as she's listing things. Two different adjectives to describe the weekend. So we have two little thought groups. That sounds like a nice. That sounds, stop T, a vowel not reduced. That sounds
like a nice.
That sounds like a nice. That sounds like a nice. All linked together, no break. We have an ending consonant here, beginning vowel. That's always a good clear link. But there are no breaks anywhere here. That sounds like a. That sounds like a. That sounds like a nice.
That sounds like a nice, low-key weekend.
Low-key weekend. Low-key weekend. So none of these words are unstressed. Low and weak are the two stressed syllables within these two-syllable words. Low-key weekend.
Low-key weekend. That sounds like a nice, low-key weekend.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Up, down, shape of a stressed syllable. Casual way to show agreement. Yeah,
it was.
And he connects these two words. He doesn't put a stop. Yeah, it was. The word it said very quickly, stop T, and then the word was, not reduced here because it's at the end of a sentence, so it's not it was, but rather it was. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Let's listen to the whole dialogue one more time.
What did you do this weekend?
We went to a baseball game Friday night.
Oh, perfect weather for it.
Yeah, it was really nice. Then we just worked on the house all weekend, weeding and planting in the backyard, putting together some furniture. Oh, we did go to a friend's for dinner on Sunday.
That sounds like a nice, low-key weekend.
Yeah, it was.